watching us inside Tanzania and beyond. Ready to hear from you about preparation of the team ahead of the tomorrow's game, derby game against Yanga.
Thank you and good morning. I think preparations are going really well. I think obviously after the Wednesday night's final, it was important for us. We enjoyed the moment, but come back to Dar on Thursday was to get ourselves back to zero, show humility. We've got a massive game tomorrow. We were able to get some good recovery session in on Thursday. We had a good training session yesterday, and obviously we will train later today in preparation. Everybody's in good spirits. Obviously, everybody has now belief and confidence that we can go and we can put on a big performance tomorrow, which can get us maximum points. We understand the importance of tomorrow. We understand that for us, we basically have to win the game if we have any ambitions of continue to challenge for the league title. But preparation's really good, and we are all looking forward to back-to-back matches against young Africans.
Okay. Nikaribishe maswali matano kwa mwalimu. Tafadhali nitambulishe jina lako, media yako na uliza swali.
Coach, good morning. My name is I hear that you say it's the win match for the team. And some of your fans recognize this match just a final to challenge the title. Do you also recognize that if you lose this match, it won't be easy for you to get the trophy of NBC Premier League? You will see that the fans.
I think if we are really honest with ourselves, obviously after tomorrow's game, it's either 8 points, 5 points, or 2 points. So, people talk about a game being a 6-pointer. It's one of those matches where it's critical for us. I think if we had to lose the game and be 8 points behind, I would think it's very difficult. I don't see Yanga dropping as many points. So we do understand that it is almost like a cup final for us. We have to approach it in that manner that we have to go at our home game. We also believe that at home, it's an opportunity for us to make it difficult for Yanga to put in a performance that we can hopefully close the gap. Because I do believe if we can manage to close the gap to 2 points, then I think the league becomes very open. It becomes a race to the finish line. A massive, important game for us. And we just have to be ready for whatever comes our way. Mentally, we have to be really prepared. Physically, we need to be prepared. But the most important part is just our tactical execution on the day has to be of the highest level. I think we've shown in the 290 minutes thus far, no team has scored against each other. It required extra time and a late extra time penalty. So there's not much between the two teams. It's very tight. So I do believe that it's going to be the team that handles the big moments the best, the team that, if opportunities do arise, take the opportunities. So I do, again, believe that it's going to be a tough match for both teams. We're willing to roll up our sleeves. We're willing to fight for what we want, and we want the 3 points. So we're going to go out there and we're going to give it 100% effort. And we just want all the Simba fans to come out in their numbers to support the team, give us that energy that we need in this important match.
Okay. Swali la pili kwa mwalimu.
Derby is imminent, and congratulations for Ushindi Zanzibar. But you're playing two times against Yanga. So can you expect some goals in tomorrow's match before the end of the night?
Like I said, both teams have shown it's been difficult to create and score goals. Both defenses are really solid. I think if you look at Young Africans' form in the league, they haven't conceded many goals. But, for us to win the match, you have to score goals. Goals win matches, so we have to find a way. We have to play in a way that we've got to try and create opportunities for ourselves. And as I said, if we do create those opportunities, the important part is to take those opportunities. So it's important for us that we have to find a way to break them down in 90 minutes. Not easy, but we're determined to do so.
Coach, you're going to play against the dominant team like Young Africans.
you up to be reactive or proactive in this game you are?
Look, I think we've shown as Simba Sports Club that we're a team that want to try and dominate matches, try and control matches, so that will not change. It's our identity as a team that we are building. I think there's still a lot of scope for improvement to continue building that, but we have to be the team that's, in my view, proactive. I think the responsibility is on us to win the game. So if we don't be proactive, then it wouldn't be wise of us. I think we need to try and take the initiative, try and be aggressive in our approach, and but at the same time, we also got to understand that Yanga do pose their own threats. Individual quality, a well-coached team, really good on transition. So those are things that we also have to manage in the game. But at the same time, we have to be proactive and try and find solutions to break down their defense in the 90 minutes.
Swali la nne kwa mwalimu.
First derby at Niger January Samoyo Stadium, but you used to play before. Do you think the stadium will allow you to play your type of football?
I do believe that all the matches that we've played there, we've played the way that we want to play. So to answer your question directly, I do believe that it is conducive. Obviously, the pitch, we haven't been on the pitch for a while now, so today at training we'll be able to see what the pitch and the standard of the pitch is. But we will continue to just be the Simba Sports Club, the way we want to play. We'll continue to want to play like that. We do believe that that's the way if we want to be challenging at the top end of leagues, and we want to be a team that's developing and wants to challenge on the continent, that we have to have an identity as a team, and we have to stick to and be true to our identity.
Okay, last question.
Coach, first of all, congratulate you for the outstanding performance. My question is, last game against Yanga, whereby you improved the performance and you had a lot of possibility, but when you convert the possibility because you are going to play against Yanga tomorrow, do you expect that you are going to convert the possibility?
Going to what possibility?
Convert the chances for goals.
Yeah, as I said, Yanga are a very good defensive team. They're well organized. I think if you recall in that game, we did score a goal. Unfortunately, it was deemed to be offside, but obviously replay showed that it was marginal, but it was an opportunity that was denied. So yeah, we have to continue to create opportunities and be brave and courageous in our approach towards tomorrow's match.
May I have provide a bonus question, Coach?
Coach, you have seen Yanga, they're very good in terms of transitions. And what precaution can you take towards the coming matches?
I think it's, when you play as the same team within 4 days of each other, obviously a lot of analysis went into our previous match. A lot of analysis of opposition will go into tomorrow, and I'm sure they will do the same. So we're very well aware of their ability to run in behind, to attack the depth. Their strikers are very smart in their movement, especially behind the defensive line. As you rightly say, they're very good on transition. They capitalize on any errors and mistakes that opposition teams make. So, and besides that, they've got individual quality, especially in attack. Players like Pakome or Kelo, they're really technically good players. So they've got multiple threats, and obviously we have to be aware of that. But it's also important that we believe we've also got multiple threats, and it's going to be a very sort of tactical game, but I do believe it's going to be a game that's going to be won on just the real big moments, handling big situations in the match, and just boils down to a desire to win the match. And we have a big desire to close the gap and to challenge for the league. So we won't be short of any desire and commitment tomorrow. We're just really looking forward to another exciting match that will be on the cards.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Naam, alikuwa ni